Well, asylum seekers sent to Matamoros under the Remain in Mexico program struggle to find legal representation.
There's a new pilot program implemented to help. As Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez reports, getting an attorney can greatly affect the outcome of their case.
Well, that's right, Dina. Oscar, let's take a look at these numbers. In 2017, the latest data available, 90% of people without an attorney lost their asylum case. With an attorney, those denials went down to 54%.
It is utterly heartbreaking, the lack of ability to get lawyers to be able to go to Matamoros to represent people that are in MPP.
At this bus station in Bronzeville, a group of volunteers is getting a crash course on the Migrant Protection Protocol, or MPP. Thousands of migrants are sent back to Mexico under this program. They wait there while their immigration court hearing on the U.S. side comes up. Then they'll come back and go before a judge. Immigration attorney Jody Goodwin explains what would happen next without an attorney.
You go to your first hearing, and the judge explains your rights to you. And then the judge says, well, do you want time to find a lawyer? Okay, I'll give you time to find a lawyer, reschedule your case for 3 more months.
An attorney can help. Those attorneys are on the U.S. side, and the migrants are in Mexico. That's why at least once a month, Goodwin and other volunteers walk across the bridge into Matamoros. They offer workshops to asylum seekers. Recently, they started a pilot program specifically for those under MPP.
So what we're doing is going through a very detailed explanation of your rights and proceedings, very detailed explanation of how does one actually answer the charges of deportation that the government has put against them, and then also helping them to fill out their information on their form for applying for asylum, and then working with them to be able to gather documents.
They aim to cut down up to 6 months in each case. It's an ambitious goal for the small group. Attorneys considering joining have concerns.
Dealing not only with the Mexican government potentially giving pushback to American attorneys going into Mexico to provide legal advice, but also just the basic safety concerns of, cartel violence along the border.
Carla Vargas is an immigration attorney for the Texas Civil Rights Project. She recently joined the volunteer group, knowing their visit is restricted to the bridge. Then there's also costs to consider. Legal fees vary by attorney and experience. Goodwin has been practicing for 24 years.
My regular hourly rate is $300 an hour. So, if we translated that into dollars, every time I go to Matamoros, I am giving away $1,200 minimum worth of work.
Between all the paperwork, data entry, calls, and messages, it averages out to about 20 hours a week of pro bono work. The volunteers help each migrant fill out a form, and with their permission, those forms are then shared with a network of attorneys who can consider taking up their case.